Are you noticing your legs becoming weaker, heavier, or more painful? Do you find it increasingly difficult to stand for extended periods, walk comfortably, or climb stairs? If so, pay close attention. What I'm revealing in this video might surprise you and could explain exactly why this is happening. Certain foods you consume daily, 2 vitamins ironically considered essential for health, and a combination of specific elements are collectively draining strength from your legs. Yes, vitamins universally praised as beneficial might actually be weakening your muscles, stressing your joints, and leaving your legs unstable, uncomfortable, and vulnerable. The most alarming aspect? These threats exist in your everyday life. Each beverage and every bite could be feeding the weakness you're experiencing. But there's more to this story. These 2 vitamins you might be taking right now will truly shock you. While you're accelerating muscle deterioration and undermining your leg's stability, you probably purchased these supplements with the best intentions, believing you're protecting yourself, nurturing your body, and strengthening your bones. This video will uncover the truth behind these supplements and foods. You'll discover what's really causing that recurring fatigue, swelling, stiffness, and pain. Most importantly, you'll learn what to avoid and what changes to implement starting today to regain your strength, energy, and independence. Want to preserve your leg strength for years and age gracefully? Then stay with me until the conclusion. Number 15. Sugary foods and desserts. Traditionally associated with comfort and pleasure, desserts and sweets can become silent adversaries to leg health after 60. Excessive refined sugar consumption triggers inflammatory responses throughout the body, particularly affecting muscles and joints. Chronic inflammation renders legs more sensitive, uncomfortable, and prone to deterioration. Additionally, sugar directly correlates with increased insulin resistance, which depletes muscular energy reserves. When muscles lack sufficient energy, they weaken and function less efficiently. Excess sugar also contributes to weight gain, placing additional burden on your legs. Every extra pound demands more work from lower body muscles and joints, increasing wear and tear, discomfort, and weakness sensation in lower extremities. This is particularly concerning for older individuals who naturally experience muscle mass reduction with age. Sugar also increases the body's toxin production, further exacerbating inflammatory responses. Greater inflammation makes maintaining useful, firm leg muscles increasingly difficult. Did you know sugar directly impacts blood circulation? Consumed excessively, it elevates the risk of vascular disorders that restrict blood flow to lower limbs. Poor circulation means leg muscles receive fewer nutrients and less oxygen, hampering tissue regeneration and slowing muscle recovery. A dessert's momentary pleasure could exact too high a price on your health. Beyond metabolic consequences, sweets lack essential nutrients for muscle health, such as proteins and magnesium. In other words, you're consuming empty calories that weaken rather than strengthen your body. In later years, this unbalanced nutrition contributes to muscle mass loss, a primary enemy of mobility. If you feel your legs growing progressively weaker, the cause might be as simple as that pie slice or cake piece. What seems like an innocent indulgence could be undermining your independence and strength. Most commercially produced sweets also contain chemical additives, such as preservatives and dyes, that aggravate inflammation, disrupting your body's natural balance and directly affecting the muscular system. A significant improvement would be replacing these treats with natural alternatives like cinnamon-sprinkled fruit or homemade desserts with reduced sugar content. You can certainly still enjoy occasional treats, just make wiser choices that honor your body. Both your legs and taste buds will thank you. Number 14. Fried foods. Though difficult to resist, the damage fried foods inflict on the body after 60 cannot be ignored. Rich in saturated and trans fats, these foods increase inflammatory markers throughout the body. This inflammation directly impacts joints and muscles, stiffening legs, increasing discomfort, and making them more susceptible to injury. The fat in fried foods also impedes blood circulation, complicating muscle oxygenation. Poor circulation diminishes the body's ability to heal and develop strength. Fried foods additionally contribute to blood vessel blockage, further restricting vital nutrient delivery to leg muscles. Over time, this mechanism weakens bodily support structures and accelerates joint deterioration. Primary culprits include foods like donuts, chicken nuggets, and French fries. Before continuing, I'd like to know where you stand today. Leave a comment below, and feel free to ask questions. Remember to subscribe and enable notifications to always receive the best health advice from Seniorhealth. If you're watching now, let me know you're with me. Comment 1 if this video resonates with you, or 0 if not. Consumed regularly, these products overwhelm both skeletal and circulatory systems. The flavor simply doesn't justify the health damage. Have you noticed your legs feeling heavier and more painful after meals high in fried foods? Your body is responding to harmful fat overload. These foods' lengthy digestion process consumes substantial energy, leaving less available for muscles, potentially manifesting as leg fatigue. Furthermore, regular fried food consumption correlates with weight gain, compounding strain on lower extremities. Breaking this cycle proves exceptionally challenging. Fried foods also offer minimal nutritional density, providing few proteins, vitamins, and minerals that truly strengthen muscles. A diet dominated by such foods creates imbalances, promoting muscle mass reduction. Decreased muscle leads to legs losing stability and firmness, affecting your ability to bear weight, climb stairs, or walk securely. Avoiding fried foods represents one straightforward step toward preserving mobility and independence. Substituting healthier cooking techniques for frying helps safeguard your legs. Number 13. White bread. Though a common breakfast and snack item, white bread's impact on the body, particularly after 60, is far from benign. Manufactured from refined flour, it undergoes processing that removes most fibers and essential nutrients, resulting in a rapidly absorbed carbohydrate that spikes blood glucose levels. These spikes directly affect muscle health, especially in legs, generating weakness and fatigue. Regular consumption promotes metabolic imbalance. High in glycemic index and low in fiber, white bread also increases insulin resistance. This impairs glucose entrance into muscle cells, influencing the energy and strength needed for daily activities. The less energy legs receive, the harder maintaining muscle firmness becomes. This can evolve into muscle mass reduction, relatively common with aging. Here, white bread transitions from neutral food to irritation source. White bread's effects extend beyond glucose. Being low in minerals and proteins, it offers no genuine support for muscle recovery. Older individuals require increased protein intake to prevent sarcopenia, the progressive loss of muscle mass. Consuming white bread daily while neglecting alternative protein sources constitutes a mistake that depletes the body meal by meal. Consuming refined bread products can lead to weakened, fatigued, and unstable legs. Beyond poor nutrition, white bread contributes to weight gain, especially when combined with dairy products or sweet toppings. This excess weight strains already vulnerable aging legs, resulting in discomfort, inflammation, and higher injury risks. Rather than supporting mobility, white bread undermines it. While individual choices may seem harmless, it's the cumulative effect of poor eating habits that causes the most damage. Thankfully, numerous healthier alternatives exist. Naturally fermented whole grain breads, made with oats, flax seeds, and rye, deliver beneficial fiber and nutrients that indirectly strengthen muscles, enhance digestion, and help regulate blood sugar levels. Pairing these with proteins and healthy fats like eggs or avocado creates well-balanced meals. You don't need to eliminate bread, just choose wisely. Coming up in this video, discover the 2 worst vitamins that can compromise your leg function. For those over 60, alcoholic beverages pose increased risks. particularly regarding leg muscle and joint health. The aging body processes alcohol less efficiently, amplifying its negative effects. A primary concern is impaired absorption of essential minerals, including calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D. This deficiency weakens muscles and makes bones more fragile, increasing fracture and fall risks. Alcohol directly interferes with muscle recovery processes. Following physical activity, your body requires more time to repair tissues, leading to prolonged soreness, fatigue, and heightened vulnerability to injuries. Alcoholic beverages also cause dehydration, reducing muscle flexibility and triggering painful leg cramps. Liver function, crucial for producing compounds essential to tissue health, becomes compromised with alcohol consumption. The relationship between drinking and weight gain is particularly significant. Alcoholic beverages contain substantial calories and promote abdominal fat accumulation even in moderate amounts. This extra weight burdens the legs and demands more from the joints, limiting mobility capabilities. Combined with age-related muscle mass decline, this can devastatingly impact mobility and quality of life. Have you noticed feeling more exhausted and achy after drinking? This reflects alcohol's stress on muscles and joints. Regular consumption elevates the body's inflammation levels, exacerbating discomfort and reducing desire for physical activity. Over time, this habit significantly undermines your ability to remain active and healthy. Stay tuned to learn which two vitamins could potentially weaken your legs. Many rely on processed meats for convenience, unaware of serious leg health risks, especially in later years. Products like bacon, ham, and sausages, high in sodium and chemical preservatives, promote chronic inflammation throughout the body. This inflammation affects joints and causes persistent discomfort in leg muscles, ankles, and knees, potentially explaining morning stiffness many experience. Another drawback of processed meats is their high saturated fat content, which restricts muscle blood flow, raises harmful cholesterol, and compromises circulation. Poor blood supply deprives leg muscles of nutrients and oxygen, hindering maintenance and regeneration. The result is progressive weakening of the lower extremities, ultimately limiting basic daily activities. These foods also contribute to toxin accumulation, stressing the liver and kidneys, organs crucial for filtering chemicals that, when built up, lead to muscle fatigue. Preservatives in processed meats have been shown to disrupt glucose metabolism, reducing available muscle energy. Again, this manifests as persistent feelings of heaviness and tiredness in the legs. While older adults sometimes choose these items for convenience, nutritional vigilance becomes even more critical during this life stage. The convenience may come at a steep price in quality of life. Selecting healthier proteins like eggs, chicken, fish, and lean cuts of beef is essential for maintaining muscle strength and health. Simple substitutions make all the difference. Replace bacon with avocado or olive oil, sausage with boiled eggs, and ham with shredded chicken breast. With these changes, the body begins to adapt, legs become lighter and more energetic. It's a reasonable trade-off between flavor and freedom, between pleasure and longevity. Instant noodles might seem like the perfect solution for those seeking convenience, but their impact on the body, particularly after 60, is concerning. Primarily made from refined flour and chemical additives, this quick meal offers minimal nutritional value, high in calories but low in fiber, protein, and micronutrients essential for preserving muscle mass. Over time, this diet directly contributes to leg and mobility deterioration. A major drawback of instant noodles is their extremely high sodium content. One serving may provide more than half your daily recommended intake. Excessive sodium promotes fluid retention, causing swollen, painful legs and increasing blood pressure, which impedes adequate blood flow to muscles. Poor circulation leaves muscle tissue undernourished, weak, and slower to recover from activity. The chemical additives in flavoring packets present another concern. Preservatives, Colorings and monosodium glutamate are often linked to chronic inflammatory processes. Even minor inflammation impairs joint function and accelerates muscle deterioration, eventually resulting in more frequent discomfort, stiffness, and mobility limitations for those consuming these foods. The metabolic impact is equally significant. Lack of fiber increases the noodle's glycemic index, raising blood sugar levels. Glycemic instability affects insulin function, preventing muscles from efficiently utilizing energy. Without effective energy intake, muscles quickly become weak and tired. Poor diet choices can transform a simple walk to the store into an exhausting ordeal. Industrial cakes smell like youth and taste like joy, but conceal ingredients seriously harmful to leg health, especially during mature years. Filled with processed sugar, hydrogenated fats, and synthetic preservatives, these products disrupt metabolism and irritate the body. Sugar particularly disturbs insulin function and promotes body fat accumulation, not only causing weight gain, but creating a metabolic environment unfavorable for maintaining muscle strength. Trans fats, used to enhance flavor and extend shelf life, represent another significant component of these cakes. These fats lower beneficial cholesterol while raising harmful cholesterol, compromising blood flow. Poor circulation deprives leg muscles of necessary nutrients, causing deterioration. Long-term, this can result in lean mass loss, joint stiffness, and potential mobility issues. Regular consumption of factory-made cakes also correlates with persistent inflammation, a primary cause of muscle weakness and joint pain. Ingredients including emulsifiers, stabilizers, and colorings influence the immune system, triggering inflammatory responses primarily affecting leg joints. The outcomes: increased discomfort, reduced mobility, and a sedentary cycle accelerating muscle loss. Though delicious, these cakes lack nutritional density, high in calories but deficient in essential nutrients like proteins, calcium, and magnesium, vital for muscle and bone health. Frequent consumption resembles powering your body with contaminated fuel. Your muscles, as the engine, respond with failures, fatigue, and sluggishness. Often, meal convenience drives thoughtless decisions. Making homemade cakes using whole flours, fruits, and natural oils can be as practical as purchasing ready-made products. The difference lies in how this choice affects your body medium and long term. As you re-educate your palate, your muscles will appreciate extra firmness, resilience, and vigor. Ultra-processed cheeses, spreads, processed slices, and melted varieties may appear convenient and tasty, but hide serious risks for those seeking to maintain leg strength beyond 60. High in sodium and saturated fat, these foods doubly impact the muscular and vascular systems. Sodium encourages fluid retention and elevates blood pressure, while saturated fat compromises blood vessel flexibility, impairing circulation. This combination results in more swollen, uncomfortable, and heavy legs. Additionally, ultra-processed cheeses frequently contain additives including preservatives and phosphates that alter the body's mineral balance, directly affecting calcium and magnesium, two minerals essential for muscle contraction and bone health. Improper absorption of these minerals causes the body to exhibit signs of muscle fatigue, joint pain, and nighttime cramps. Being large and frequently used, leg muscles are the first to display warning signals. Another significant factor: these cheeses lack quality proteins. Unlike artisanal cheeses that better preserve their nutritional profile, ultra-processed varieties undergo industrial methods, reducing their nutritional density. This means despite consuming calories, your body isn't receiving the amino acids needed to sustain muscle mass. Muscle loss ranks among the primary causes of functional decline and dependency with aging. Have you noticed feeling heavier and less energetic after meals high in processed foods? This genuine response stems from these items' demineralizing and inflammatory effects. Over time, essential nutrient deficiency leads to bone weakness and declining muscle performance. Simple walks require more effort than they should, and formerly easy steps become obstacles. all potentially linked to your toast's cheese selection. Substituting these products with fresher, less processed options like ricotta, cottage, or farmer's cheese offers a practical health maintenance approach. Remember, we're approaching this video's most significant revelation. Coming soon are the 2 worst vitamins for your legs. Industrial ice creams rank among popular dishes for hot days or desserts, yet pose substantial risks to leg health after 60. These products contain significant levels of refined sugar with saturated fats, making them highly caloric and inflammatory. This diet causes blood sugar spikes, followed by rapid drops, endangering muscular energy stability and making legs weak, heavy, and more susceptible to fatigue. Low-quality ice creams particularly contain saturated fat, damaging the cardiovascular system. Oxygenated blood struggles to reach extremities, including legs, resulting in numbness, tingling, and persistent cramps. Long-term, this circulation deficit causes muscle weakening, mobility loss, and increased fall risk, all while we believe we're merely treating ourselves. Industrial ice creams contain artificial colors, emulsifiers, and thickeners, aggravating bodily inflammation, a key cause of joint and muscle tissue damage. Continued consumption promotes digestive and hormonal abnormalities directly affecting absorption of nutrients vital for muscle development. Without proper nutrition, the body cannot maintain stability and strength over time. Another critical factor, these foods offer no genuine nutritional value. Rich in empty calories, they neither build muscles, repair tissues, nor nourish joints. This means even while enjoying something pleasant, fatigue persists and potentially intensifies. The impact on legs becomes evident. Reduced firmness, increased daily pain, and decreased physical activity tolerance. Each bite deprives your body of self-strengthening opportunities. Milk chocolates feature in many people's routines as desserts or midday treats, but regular consumption can impact more seriously than initially apparent, particularly on aging legs. High in sugar and saturated fat, these chocolates promote inflammatory mechanisms directly affecting joints and muscles. Combined high glucose and poor quality fat create metabolic overload, encouraging muscular power decline. Another issue with milk chocolate is its low cocoa content, precisely where beneficial antioxidants reside. Most commercial versions yield highly processed products loaded with preservatives and artificial sweeteners. These chemicals not only damage the liver and pancreas, but disrupt absorption of nutrients essential for muscular health. The result: exhausted, vigor-lacking legs more vulnerable to aches and stiffness. Simple sugars in these chocolates absorb rapidly, causing insulin spikes that deplete muscular energy. For those already struggling to maintain lean mass, this volatility proves catastrophic. Milk chocolate consumption often correlates with abdominal weight gain, exacerbating strain on lower extremities. This constant overload accelerates wear on knee, hip, and ankle joints. Healthier alternatives, however, still permit enjoyable moments. High cocoa chocolates provide antioxidants and flavonoids supporting circulation and muscles. Consumed moderately, these products can even complement vascular health. The key lies in selection and quantity, guided by awareness and balance. Though highly convenient, canned foods contain numerous ingredients potentially endangering leg health in later years. Most include chemical preservatives like sodium benzoate and nitrites, along with colorings, salt, and other additives. These substances are highly inflammatory, harming muscle and vascular health. Frequent consumption impedes muscle regeneration and prevents proper muscle oxygenation. Excess salt in canned goods promotes fluid retention, a primary cause of heavy, uncomfortable legs. This retention causes pain and may indicate poor circulation and tissue inflammation, particularly concerning for those with hypertension, common after 60. The problem worsens as additional salt stresses the cardiovascular system, compromising delivery of essential nutrients to muscles. Another concerning aspect of canned foods is declining nutritional quality. Even canned meats and vegetables undergo processes stripping most inherent nutrients, leaving a diet poor in minerals and vitamins, but rich in toxins the body must eliminate. This metabolic stress depletes energy and compromises muscular performance. Persistent fatigue and leg weakness may relate more to diet than suspected. Furthermore, aluminum found in certain cans, though in small quantities, can accumulate in the body over time. Evidence suggests regular consumption of metal container-stored foods may harm the neurological system and muscle function, increasing fall risk, imbalances, and gradual weakening, an unnecessary risk given market alternatives. For those wishing to maintain mobility, avoiding canned products and choosing fresh, frozen, or naturally preserved alternatives represents an essential first step. Cooking with genuine ingredients free from synthetic additives offers nearly immediate well-being benefits while protecting long-term autonomy and quality of life. If you believe only industrial foods damage your legs, more revelations await. Soon we'll discuss the two most dangerous vitamins for muscular health. The reality of these supplements may surprise you. Filled cookies and processed snacks feature in many people's diets, but after 60, their consumption can accelerate leg strength loss. Packed with artificial substances including dyes, flavorings, preservatives, and stabilizers, these foods genuinely aggress the body, stressing vital organs like the liver and kidneys, while directly disrupting circulation and absorption of nutrients necessary for musculature. These items provide high calories with minimal nutritional value, low in minerals, proteins, and fiber. This proves particularly harmful for older adults, as the body no longer retains nutrients as effectively as in youth. Aging's natural muscle mass loss requires richer, more functional nutrition to offset. Consuming foods high in sugar, hydrogenated fat, and salt only hastens this decline. Trans fats used in these products present another significant issue, a primary inflammatory factor in modern diets. Beyond blocking arteries, they hinder oxygen and nutrient-rich blood flow to muscles. Poor leg muscle irrigation results in discomfort, fatigue, and sometimes unsteadiness. Fragility develops gradually and quietly. Excessive sodium in these foods causes fluid retention, worsening lower limb edema. Swollen legs clearly indicate problems. Poor diet combined with compromised circulation creates perfect conditions for developing varicose veins, chronic pain, and heaviness while walking, all potentially stemming from seemingly harmless snacks. These cookies and snacks also trigger glucose spikes followed by rapid drops, weakening the body and creating endless hunger cycles. This negative pattern reduces muscular energy while promoting weight gain. Reliance on such products diminishes your capacity to maintain strong, healthy, functional legs in daily life. Substituting natural bars dramatically improves this situation. Industrial foods, from ready-made seasonings to instant noodles, meat broths, packet soups, and numerous frozen meals, abound with monosodium glutamate. Though intended to enhance flavor, this additive's effects extend far beyond taste. For those over 60, regular monosodium intake can prove particularly harmful, especially to leg muscles. Monosodium affects crucial neurotransmitters controlling muscle contraction through the nervous system. Those sensitive to this chemical may experience muscle aches, headaches, tingling, and general fatigue. In legs, these manifest as heaviness, stiffness, and occasional mild tremors. The issue worsens with age as the body becomes increasingly susceptible to excitotoxic chemicals damaging neurons. Additionally, monosodium glutamate triggers persistent bodily inflammation affecting joints, muscles, and blood vessels. This inflammation compromises muscle function and extremity circulation. Poorly oxygenated legs significantly increase likelihood of muscle weakness, cramping, and mobility loss. Many monosodium-containing foods also contain high sodium, worsening fluid retention and leg edema. This additive also impacts energy metabolism, altering muscular glucose consumption and reducing muscle efficiency in converting energy to strength, compromising legs even during basic activities like stair climbing or short-distance walking. Long-term, this diet may cause muscle mass loss and dependence on others for daily tasks. Many remain unaware of their regular monosodium intake. Product labels disguise it under various names including flavor enhancer, yeast extract, hydrolyzed protein, and technical terms obscuring its actual impact. The goal: choose natural flavors like fresh herbs, garlic, onion, lemon, and olive oil over ultra-processed foods and artificial seasonings. Now we'll reveal the 2 worst vitamins that, taken excessively, could compromise leg strength. Vitamin A, essential for numerous bodily processes including vision, immunity, and skin integrity, can be harmful in excess, particularly from supplements, leading to various adverse effects, including on leg muscles. Beyond 60, the body struggles more to metabolize and excrete vitamin surpluses, increasing risk of liver and joint accumulation. Among the most common symptoms of hypervitaminosis A is widespread muscle pain, particularly in legs and back, stemming from excessive vitamin-induced muscle tissue inflammation. This discomfort might be mistaken for joint or spinal problems. Beyond pain, reports of muscle weakness, difficulty climbing stairs, walking, or rising from prolonged sitting clearly indicate nutritional imbalance. Excessive vitamin A also impedes absorption of other vital minerals, including magnesium and calcium. Without these minerals, muscles cannot properly contract and relax, promoting fatigue, spasms, and leg cramps. Furthermore, vitamin A accumulation in the liver may impair energy production, compromising muscle function and gradually reducing mobility and strength. Another adverse effect of excess vitamin A is bone demineralization, especially in heavily used areas like legs and hips. This weakens bones and increases fracture risks, particularly harmful for those with osteopenia or osteoporosis. Vitamin A supplements should therefore only be used under medical guidance in controlled amounts. Self-medication drives many of these hidden issues. Naturally occurring in foods like liver, egg yolk, whole milk, carrots, and pumpkin, vitamin A through balanced diet eliminates supplement necessity. Risks begin with excess, particularly from enriched products or potent supplements. Total intake, including multivitamins, requires careful monitoring. Vitamin D, often recommended for older adults for bone health and proper immune system function, can have significant negative effects, even on legs when excessive, typically from oversupplementation. Hypervitaminosis D results from bodily vitamin accumulation. Key symptoms include muscle pain accompanied by weakening and motor coordination loss. Unlike water-soluble vitamins quickly eliminated, vitamin D stores in adipose tissues. Excess vitamin D can elevate blood calcium levels, hypercalcemia, causing leg stiffness, muscle burning, cramps, joint pain, and related symptoms. Hypercalcemia directly impacts muscles and nerves, compromising electrical impulses directing body movements. Vitamin D can also cause unnecessary soft tissue calcification, including muscles and tendons. Areas like knees, calves, and thighs may become stiffer, less flexible, and uncomfortable during exertion. What should be protective becomes restrictive and wearing. Elderly adults taking high vitamin D doses without medical supervision face increased risk of these issues. Another concerning problem: large vitamin D doses can damage kidneys responsible for blood mineral balance. Impaired filtration and substance retention demonstrate renal effects, worsening leg edema, muscle discomfort, and weakness, creating a feedback loop of more vitamin D, more calcium, reduced kidney function, and increased muscle problems. Vitamin D supplementation should always follow laboratory testing and medical advice, a crucial emphasis. Many believe these substances universally benefit the body and self-administer large quantities. Excess can prove as dangerous as deficiency, potentially resulting in lost mobility and independence regarding legs. Subscribe to our channel, created to help you become healthier with improved quality of life. To continue receiving our best health videos, please subscribe. Our goal is helping you. The video now playing shows 3 essential vitamins every diabetic should take. Watch by clicking on screen. Until next time.